Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? It is Thursday. We're getting closer to that weekend mark. I need my lip gloss and I don't know where it is. Where did you go? Because my lips get chapped and they bleed. Oh, goodness. I had something I wanted to share with you this morning. Oh, I remember what it was. I was like, no, I totally forgotten that. It just hit me. So, I've got to get this ball rolling. Y'all know I got to wear my gloves because if I don't, my lips will crack and bleed. I am a chronic lip licker. I am an unconscious chronic lip licker. I have been for many years. 30 plus years that I can remember. I might have been that way when I was younger, I don't know. So Maddie's already up and she's doing her homework and she's working on her schoolwork and that was it, you know, before I even, about 20 after 7, she was already all feet in. But that's the way she was, you know, the whole pandemic time. They had to be out and do classes and stuff, so. Whoa. Car doesn't want to go. Doesn't want to change gears. Maybe it says no, it's too, oh, because it's 28 degrees. It says it's too cold. But Maddie was late getting the car started. She didn't start it till about 15 minutes ago. And transmission's fine, so I know it's not that. Because normally I would think, oh crap, transmission. And of course, because it's colder now in the Tennessee Valley, we have got, we've all got the snotzies and the sneezies and the mucusy runny noses and ears and eyes and oh my gosh. And that sun is so bright. So bright. See, today is November the 19th. For some reason, every time I think of the 19th, I think it's somebody's birthday. Well, I know October 19th is my sister's birthday. And May 19th was my first marriage anniversary. And I want to say, oh, I know May 20th is Maddie's brother's birthday, and the 22nd is her Aunt Justine's birthday. And this will be on Jeff's side of the family. But anyway, I feel sorry for the kids that would have had to, you know, these temperatures may be why they decided to go ahead and, no, it's the pandemic. I was going to say maybe the temperatures are the reason why they decided to everybody do at home schooling. I wonder if they're still getting funding for that because they're not actually in seats. I know, somebody just pulled out in front of me. Did not look both ways before they pulled out onto the street, obviously, because pulled right out in front of me. Yeah. Oh, dude. Got one of their tail lights out. Police around here are cracking down about that kind of stuff too. Of course, now the closer it gets to the end of the month, you know, they got to meet their quota. And when that happens, they'll ticket for anything. Every little tiny thing they'll find. Do you know, I don't know if I told you, I don't think I've told you guys about this. But there was one time I was going to work in NRS at the village. And, oh my gosh. I was coming back from lunch, and I was turning in to go to the village area right there in front of the chef on South Lee Highway. And I got pulled over by a cop car. Oh, well, there was somebody in the passenger seat, too. And I thought, what in the world? First thing I thought of was, do I have everything in order? Normal things that you think of, and then you think, what the heck did I do? Of course, now if you know what you did, then you don't have to worry, but it's like, what did I do? Pulled over. I kid you not, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You know those little squares? Well, okay, so it was a rookie cop got out of the passenger seat, so I'm guessing they were training. And they were just looking for somebody to pull over so that they could, I don't know, train. Who knows? But they were obviously bored if they pulled me over for this. She said, could I see your license, please? Take your license. Of course, they have to pull you over if they have probable cause. She said, you're not in trouble or anything. She said, do you know why I pulled you over? I said, not a clue. Not a clue. So, this is ridiculous. This isn't what I was going to tell you guys earlier. Something else. I got to tell you about that. Okay, so, those little tiny squares that are in the corners of your license plate tag on the back of your car. Some states have to have tags on the front and the back, but Tennessee, you just have to have them in the back, and then you put the yearly sticker on there. Well, there's little squares to put your sticker on 4 corners. The top left corner is, I think, a Tennessee sticker. It's your state sticker. So you've got the other 3 corners that are open, right? She said, I pulled you over because your tag sticker is in the bottom right corner. I went, uh-huh. She said, it's supposed to be in the top right corner legally. I said, I'm sorry. She said, yeah, apparently it's some kind of law. You have to have your sticker, and I didn't even look it up. I just thought it was the most retarded thing I'd ever heard in my life. You have to have your sticker in the top right corner. And I said, well, why in the world would they have those other spots for them? She goes, I'm not sure. She said, but that's the law. It's supposed to be in the top right corner. Just be careful and be safe. And I'm like, you stupid idiot. You took your stinking time to pull me over. And I'm thinking I'm cussing at the time. Didn't say it to her. I waited till she left, of course. I respect my authorities. I think you pulled me over because my sticker was in the wrong spot. Really? It was in the bottom right corner. So see, she suggested that when I renew my tags the following year, to make sure that I put it in the top right corner. And I'm thinking, oh good Lord. Well, if you keep your car for 10 years, guess what's going to happen? Those stickers are going to pile up and get thick, because those stickers are not, well, yeah, I guess they're thin. They used to be thick, but now they're thin. Anyway, they're going to pile up after 10 years, and somebody who wants your sticker is going to be able to pull it off, because other stickers will be underneath it. They're going to be able to get like a little butter knife or something and just jimmy it off and stick it on their car. Sorry, that's ridiculous. Is that not the most ridiculous reason to get pulled over? I could not believe it, and I had to share it with the girls when I got back to the office. So ridiculous. I'm in shock. All right, so I'm don't know if I want to discuss this before I have to pull into work, because I wanted to talk about it a little bit, and I don't know if I'll have time. And then I will probably forget to bring it back up when I'm ready to leave, and I start talking to you guys again. So hopefully I won't forget. It's something that happened to me last night while I was in bed. Well, at least I'm not going to be 8 minutes early for work this time. Because see, we can't clock in until 2 minutes till. The clock won't let us. It's designed to, you can clock in 2 minutes till, and that's it. Oh my gosh. There it is. Well, at least it's the first time I had to pull it down instead of earlier. Yeah, so you either have to sit and wait or sit in your car. Oh my goodness. My other job, if you clocked in early, you just had to burn off your time at the end of the week. Take an extra few minutes for lunch, but at this job, they don't care if you get an extra few minutes OT. Because I think I got like 15 or 20 minutes OT last. There went my theory. There went my extra time. I don't know if y'all heard it or not. It's the train right by the office. So hopefully it won't take more than 5 minutes, so I won't have to clock in late. Yeah. That's okay, because I think who's that in front of me? No, it's not Brandy. I'm sure there's a couple of cars up there, but anyway. So, and that's why you're seeing the blinking. That's the train. So I'm getting like a strobe light in my face. Oh, there's some interesting artwork on the sides of some of these. Biggie. Ah. There's fuel tanks. Oh. Now that was two train fronts. You know, the I don't know what you call it, the cabs. They're just hauling two of those. They're hauling random stuff. Sheets of metal, coal, fuel. I'm looking for chickens. I don't know. There's Brandy behind me. No, it's not. I was gonna say no. No, that chick has on jewelry. She's got on earrings and rings and smoking a cigarette. No, that's definitely not Brandy. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. Well, boring as this is, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys bye. I will see you later this afternoon, and hopefully I will remember my bedtime story to tell you guys. You're going to laugh. It's ridiculously funny. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright guys, so I wanted to hop on here real quick and say goodnight, but before I do, I remembered I didn't tell you guys that story about what happened to me last night. Okay, so I'm lying in bed, and I have recently started doing leg stretches to see if that will help strengthen my muscles. So, not necessarily strengthen them, maybe stretch them so that maybe they don't hurt so much. So, since I started losing this weight, now granted I'm only losing, 2-3 pounds a month. It's been really, really slow, which is fine, but it's not going up, so that's good. So I'm a little bit more limber than I had been. So I'm laying in bed, and I've got one leg straight out, and I've got the other leg, my right leg, straight up. So my legs are like this while I'm lying in bed. So I'm holding onto this leg, and I'm gripping it with my arm, and I'm pulling it, and stretching it out this way, and I'm trying to stretch it out, and I'm flexing my feet, not my toes, but my feet back and forth and holding the stretch and like that, and it feels really good because I've been having issues with my shins lately. And actually right now my legs are hurting me. They're really, really bothering me. They're cramping up. But anyway, so I decided I was going to hug my leg with this arm. So I'm holding my right leg with this arm, and I'm rubbing myself on the back side, you know, just like an inspection, the back side of my right thigh. And I go down to my butt nice area, and smooth, and then I go to lower my leg, and I'm feeling back there, and I'm going, when did that happen? Y'all, don't judge me. You can laugh at me if you want to. I don't care. There was a little extra flap, like extra skin, like an extra tiny roll of loose skin on the back side of my butt cheek. I was like, where the hell did that come from? And I'm feeling down there, and I'm like, no, this isn't supposed to be here. So I thought, I'm sorry, no, I did it to my left leg. I would correct myself. I did it to my left leg. So I thought, well, I'm going to do it to my, no, I did it to my right leg. So I thought, I'm going to do it to my left leg. I was right the first time. Because I'm trying to remember, because I can't stretch very good with this arm because I had done something to my shoulder about 4 or 5 years ago. Anyway, that's a story in itself. I'd gotten drunk and I fell on the concrete walkway at my friend Todd's house. But anyway, so I pulled up the other leg, and I'm holding it with my right arm, and I'm rubbing my back leg with my left arm in my hand, and I put it down. I didn't find one. I thought, well, that's kind of weird. What if I have just one little tiny butt flap on the right but not on the left? I need to be evened up. So this morning when I took a shower, and this is what reminded me to tell you guys about this. I got in the shower and I'm cleaning myself, and because I've lost some weight, I'm able to stretch a little bit better, and I'm able to reach places a little bit better, and so I did a reach around. And y'all, I felt that little tiny, it's about this big, it's a little tiny roll underneath my butt cheek. So you got my butt cheek, and then you got this little tiny roll. And I've seen, this sounds so funny, I've seen older people when I was younger, from behind, having the saggy skin. Because like I said with my hand, when I talked about that yesterday, you know how you get the loose skin. As you get older, your skin gets looser. Even if you're overweight, your skin gets looser. Oh, excuse me. So I felt it when I was in the shower. And I'm like, there's a little tiny butt flap. Well, I didn't, my left cheek, I said, okay, my left cheek doesn't feel left out now because it matches the right cheek now. I just was not able to reach with the bad arm and notice the little flap while I was laying in the bed. So there's little tiny butt flaps. Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's a good thing I'm not dating anybody. See, these are the times in your life when you're this age that you wish you were with somebody for many, many years because they love all your flaws regardless. Well, me dating again, or starting to date again, or talking about starting to date again, if I decide to take the relationship to that next level, I mean, I'm at that point where I really don't care. But I don't want to explain these extra little things that are my body has developed. I don't want to say my body has grown, that my body has developed. You want to come check it out too? Huh? You want to come check kiss? Oh yeah, he's got stinky breath. I don't know why he's got stinky breath. He had to have gotten into something, cat poop or something, I don't know. But anyway, so you gonna get up here? Come on. You gonna get up here? Come on. No? I think he wants something. He loves popcorn. You got to be careful when you give a dog popcorn, especially a Chihuahua, because they can literally choke on it because of the corn husk. Right? Right? Well, yeah. Yes, I do. I know. Midnight he doesn't crawl up in my lap. Well, he'll crawl beside me and lay down. Yes, I know. Did you get on camera? But anyway, don't judge me. I found little tiny flaps. So I'm naming these little tiny things and body parts that I'm that I'm growing, just like my gut bubbles. I had really bad gut bubbles today. What are you doing? Okay, this is getting annoying. You've got to stay out of my face. No. Don't get him. No. I wish y'all could see this. Let me see if I can get it from this angle. Oh, I just flipped everybody upside down. Sorry, I didn't have a hold of my grip. All right. No kisses. Now the camera's showing his actual size. He really is really tiny. He weighs a little over 4.5 pounds. No, not quite 5 pounds yet. Lay down. Go night night. Oh, you're on camera. Do you see that? Do you see you're on camera? He's got that little white heart-shaped spot on his head. There you go. Get you bed. I got my crochet out. I'm working with this really weird variegated yarn. It's pretty though. And it's soft. It's purples and maroons and dark pinks. Making a hat. It's really soft. It's gonna be pretty when I'm done. Thought I'd try. It's a different stitch. I thought I'd try something different. I'll say, where's my needle? It's in there. I got this. This had apples in it. But anyway. So yeah. That's what I had to tell you guys. And you're thinking, I don't give a crap about your butt flaps. I understand. Oh, look, see, I finally got the little grodies off my little individual nails. I will be giving myself a manicure this weekend. Put on some pretty colors, maybe some sparklies. I don't know yet. For the Christmas festivities, I have a real pretty, it's a green color, a palish green color, and some sequins. That'll be pretty. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Or maybe put on a red with some clear sequins. I may alter fingernails. Who knows? But anyway. There's Ellie's. Got to be all sneaky and snippy. My plate. Anyway. So I'm going to say goodnight. Hope you guys have a fabulous day. It's almost the weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. And it's 9:45 and I'm about to fall flat on my face because I took some sleeping pain pills for my legs, but it's not helping. Especially my right leg, it wants to draw up. So, but that's okay. If it knocks me out, then I won't feel the pain and it'll be all right. I'm doing leg stretches right now. As a matter of fact, you take your legs and you stick them as far out as you possibly can. Oh my gosh, feeling the burn in my right thigh. Anyway, and then you take your feet and you do circle motions as wide as you can possibly go, and it feels so good. I'm doing them right now. Let's see if I can angle it down. See, you take your feet and you angle them and you just go as round circles as wide as you can go, and you wouldn't believe the tiny muscles that you don't normally use, how it stretches them out. And then when you stop, it feels so good. So you do in intervals of like a minute. Do about a minute and then stop for 30 seconds. And then do another minute and then stop for 30 seconds. And try that about up to 10 times. And I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference. I have no... now it's going to put me to sleep. I have no... reflex in my left ankle, and the doctor said I have to be careful with that because eventually the ankle is going to cause my leg to give way underneath me, and it's the left foot, where the one that I broke, the foot that I broke, that's still broken. But they didn't want to do surgery, and he didn't want to put pins in or so, because break will be there forever. Eventually the skin or the inside will grow over itself. But I have to be careful. That was 5 years ago? Almost 5 years ago. Yeah, it was 4.5 years ago. May of 2016. No, it's chirping. What you got? Anyway, alright. I'm starting to get stupid because I'm getting tired. Oh. You local people, if you are familiar with where the VFW on Ocoee Street used to be, they have built it back up. My friend Louie invited me to come out Saturday night. I think there's this guy named JJ. If you guys are familiar with JJ, he is going to be the karaoke DJ. So I thought I might go out Saturday night and just go check out the digs and support my local VFW and visit with some of my old high school friends, because that's where us older people go to hang out now. That or Gypsy Rose. Of course, now Gypsy Rose and Talk of the Town is kind of like a mixed group, but mostly around my age. Pokies is still for the younger generation and the older generation that thinks they are still the younger generation. Nothing is sadder than to see a man in his 50s or 60s act like he's still in his 20s. It's just so sad. You're mature, dude. Come on. Grow up. You need to act your age. Don't get me wrong. Feel as young as and act as young as you possibly can. But don't act like you did when you were in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's another topic to discuss at some point, but I don't want to get into it now because that would take too long, and I would like to keep this as light-hearted channel as I possibly can, except for, you know, occasional issues. But anyway, so tired, you can tell. My eyes are droopy. Droopy eyes. I need to go to the dentist. Oh, I have. Oh man, I got parsley in between my teeth. I'm gonna have to get that out. That looks bad. Just there. Yeah. Anyway, I got this little handy dandy toothpicks I keep with me all the time. Love these things. I have packs of them all over the house, just like my lip gloss. Anyway, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you guys have a fabulous night or morning whenever you watch me. I want to thank those of you who... It's bugging me, sorry. Watch my channel. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming and joining me. I hope you'll stay. And if you are an old soul who's been with my channel for a while, I just started this in February. I appreciate it. And if you guys want to, I do put this on monthly playlist. If you'll go to my, if you go to my channel, you'll see it says home. There's a home tab, then a video tab, then a playlist tab. And you can click on any of the playlists. And then the way YouTube has it set up now, on the top right hand area, you'll see a round circle button that has a play. And it will play however, what order you decide to sort it in, because over on the left hand side there's a sort area, and then you can sort it like oldest to newest, most viewed to non-most viewed, whatever. That's how you can sort it. If you hit on the right hand side, if you hit the red circle button with the triangle, well, it's an arrow actually, but without the stem, if you hit that, it'll play them in order. So if you ever get to where you get behind or you miss a month, you can go to the playlist, hit the month that you have missed, hit that button, and it'll play them all continuously. So it'd be like I'd be with you for a good 5 or 6 hours. Isn't that great? 5 or 6 hours of just me and the occasional dog. He's back on my lap. Look. Take it and wait. This is not one of my rolls, I promise. This is the way the blanket's angled. Anyway, so it's a little chilly. I've got the heater going. And then I also have a space heater going in my bedroom because I pull it out every now and then when I get really cold. Because the back of the house gets all the heat and the back of the house gets all the cold. What are you doing now? He wants to play. Are you wanting to play? Lay down. Thank you. He wants to play. Let's see, y'all can see how tiny he is. That's it. He's full grown. He's a full grown chihuahua. It's a full grown chihuahua. I don't know if I told you guys the story about Ramsey. I got him from a friend of mine. Hey, Cindy, if you're watching. My friend Cindy said, pick out which one you want. I didn't know if it was a boy or a girl at the time. But he was a white, creamy color when I picked him out. And he's gotten darker. You've gotten darker. He was born the week before Easter of 2019. So, it's a little over a year and a half old. Oh. Alright guys, I'm really going to go this time. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a fabulous day. Thank you for watching, sharing, subscribing. Leave me a comment if there's anything you're interested in knowing. I do have recipes coming up. I have giveaways coming up. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
Sources create models that do have sustainability initiatives because we just about have to. The future will be here before we know it, and if we start planning now, it'll be much more impactful and relieve some of the...
All right, guys. I was listening to NPR News. It seems like they're just rehashing the same stuff over and over again. I like to see if there's a little new information. I'm at Speedway. I didn't get coffee this morning. Instead, I got my tea. And I'm waiting for these cars to get out of my way so that I can go. There we go. So I'm going to work. There we go. Oh, and I got a green light. Yay! I don't know. I did pretty good as far as like my time goes. There was hardly anybody in there. I was pretty much in and out. Getting Maddie to school. We got lucky with all the lights. Traffic is definitely picked back up. So I didn't get to tell you guys this yesterday, but my tires deflate with air. I have to air my tires up. I've got a leak somewhere in both on the driver's side, both front and back tire. Now, cannot afford to get new tires right now. And I don't have the time to take them in to get them checked to find out where the leak's coming from. So, wow, the cars. I baby it. I take care of it and make sure that everything's fine. I go to work. Oh, yay, school bus. That means I have to stop. This sucks. I think I got spoiled when it came to the school buses, and dude, you're supposed to stop. That guy did not stop. He just kept on going. And now the reasoning for putting out the little stop thing for the kids is so that in case he's picking up somebody from across the street. They did not stop. Stupid. Anyway. So I went to go get air in my tire last night. And it's raining. I mean, like big, fat, wet droplets raining. And I was bending over most of the time, so the back of my shirt was completely soaked. And the back part of my britches. So that's why you saw me in my fuzzy long sleeve night shirt last night. Well, it's a pants, Jimmy's outfit. Pants and shirt. Long sleeve, but it's really soft and fuzzy. I think Christy, my sister, got it for me last year for Christmas. But anyway, it's so yeah, that's what I had on those jammies last night. They're so soft and so warm and so comfortable. But I was soaked, so I had to exchange my shirt for that to let my shirt dry out. First thing when I got home yesterday from airing up my tire. And I guess I could have gone, but I'm gonna wait. I could have gone. The car behind me is probably cussing me going, why didn't you go? You could have gone. Well, I didn't feel like it. I'm not going to be late, so I'm not worried about it. I am craving some coffee, though. And I guess I got spoiled because every job I've had for the past 15 years, they've provided coffee for you. Somebody had to make it, but they provided all the stuff to go with it. And this job does not. So this is actually more than almost every job I've ever had. Yeah. Even when I worked for as an office manager for Glamour Studio, and I was the only one in the office, the boss still provided me with a small coffee pot and coffee to make my own coffee. I do miss that. I think I'm going to ask my manager if I can bring my coffee pot from home. I'll never use my big coffee pot at the house. And just start making coffee in the office, because I'll drink 2 or 3 cups, and then Brandy will drink 1 every now and then. I don't know what the heck is going on with this car. I'm ready to trade it. I'm already starting to get nervous. Certain little things are happening with it, and every time I just don't want to deal with it. That's why you get new cars. So you don't have to deal with the problems and the issues and investing money in a car that depreciates in value. It's not like a house where you can do improvements on your house and get repairs done and everything, and it increases the value of your house. It's the opposite with a car. Anyway, so my body hurts because I have done very strenuous lifting and movements the past 2 days at the office, because some of those Milwaukee tools that I told you guys about were heavy, and I'm not used to doing heavy. My upper body strength is not the issue. It's putting the extra weight on the bad legs that's the issue, and the bad legs suffer for it. That's why when I was talking to you guys last night, it wasn't even 9 o'clock yet, and I was already sore and tired, and I'm gonna yawn now. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can bring my coffee pot from home. I have filters for it. Might as well use them. And filters, coffee pot. I just got to get some coffee. Do I want to invest the coffee? Coffee. Well, oh look, I'm 5 minutes early. Oh look, I'm going to hit Brandy. Yeah. I haven't had my lights on this whole time. I can't believe I didn't have my lights on. I'm going to have to eat me a banana as soon as I get in the door. And I will see you guys later. Hey guys, so I'm wrapping it up for the night. I forgot my selfie stick, so my arm is extended. Let's see my arm. Oh, I've already set the girls free so I could be comfortable. But, oh my goodness. Yeah, where my hair? Oh, I didn't take it down. It's falling down. Ramsey had to go to the restroom, so... no, actually, it's not in the restroom. He's outside. Ramsey had to go outside. He's not a person who uses a restroom. Go on. You said you had to go. Go. Go, TT. Go. 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 So he had to... Ow. I saw my sock feet. No. Go. You want to come outside? Go potty. Go. Go. Talk to him like he's a person or a child. There he goes. So he comes to me and he starts whining. Usually that means he has to go potty. Oh yeah, he's walking like he's got to go poop. Oh, never mind, he's going to pee. He's been leaving me little treasures by my chair behind my desk. So tonight we just had leftovers. I hear midnight and they're sneezing. Are you done? Okay, I guess we'll roll back in. That wasn't nothing. I thought maybe he had a bladder infection or something going on with his bladder, a UTI or something. I don't know. He hasn't been tinkling very much lately. And then Midnight, who just ran out, I think he's got some allergies going on. They say that the toxins that are in, I gotta clean this up. The toxins that are in candles, or like I use wax melts, are not good for your in-house pets because of the types of chemicals that they set off in the air. The gases are not supposed to be good for them. I haven't done any research on it. I've just heard bits and pieces here and there. But I think I'm going to check into that. There was a little Christian story that I saw. It was about... I'm cleaning, by the way, sorry. It was a little Christian story that I saw. And it was about this boy who didn't want to go visit his grandmother because her house always stunk and she had a lot of cats. But later on, he finally goes and visits her out of, he protest. He really didn't want to go. And so his dad's like, why don't you ask her? Find out why. Why, she smells and why her house smells and why she's letting it happen. And so he does. And that's when he finds out. What is it, babe? Huh? What?
Who smells?
Who smells?
Yeah.
I'm telling a story.
Yeah, what story?
Oh, do you want to hear the rest of it?
Mm-hmm.
What part did you hear?
I heard he smells.
No, he wanted to visit. He wouldn't go visit his grandmother.
Who's he?
There's this guy who wouldn't visit his grandmother because... I can't tell it again. I'm going to pause it. Okay, so I had to pause that for a minute there because Maddie wanted me to tell the story, and I didn't want you guys to have to listen to it from the beginning again. So, where was I? So anyway, so he finally asked her. So she said, well, it's because I loved my animals, because he couldn't figure out, why was her house stinking, why did she stink, whatever. She said all the perfumes and, deodorants and things that you put on your body if you have house pets, it's harmful to them. She had read some kind of study on the chemicals and how it can mess up their respiratory system. And she loved her animals, so she decided she wasn't going to do that. I love my animals, but I'm going to wear my deodorants and stuff, sorry. And she said the reason why she didn't, use room spray or have plug-ins or anything like that was because they breathe it in. It's not good for us, but it's also not good for them as well. So she didn't burn candles or anything like that. And so he started visiting her more often because he understood and he had respect. He thought she was just lazy and didn't want to take a bath, or she didn't want to clean herself. But yeah, so kind of reminds me of my ex-mother-in-law. She didn't like to put on deodorant sometimes. My mother, bless her heart, before she passed, for a while there, my mother didn't wear deodorant at all because she thought that she didn't have a smell. She thought she didn't stink. I don't know where she got that notion from, but she did. So we finally convinced her to start doing something about it. Hey, that's not bad. That's a tablet. Now that you're connected through your hotspot, you connected your internet through your hotspot, right? You only had your phone for a week. This whole time?
No.
Just for the past week?
Yes.
Okay, turn everything off, go to bed. Shut your door. Turn on the fan. Be a good little 13-year-old monster. When's the last time you texted your dad? Tell him good night and you love him. Bye. Don't kick Ellie out. Leave her in here with you. Don't you blink at me. She blinked at me.
Ew, why'd you blink?
Well, you know what it means if a cat gives you a slow blink, right?
Yes.
Do y'all know what it means when a cat gives you a slow blink? It means they love you. That's their way of showing you they love you. That's one of the ways they show you. It's a slow blink. They look at you like this and they go. And there's a slow blink. It's so cute. You know, on top of the purring and all that. Oh my word. They have really done a number on my spice rack. Which, I could use a few more spices I haven't had in a while. But anyway, so I've got to get Maddie's lunch made. I don't know why I turned that light out. I wasn't thinking. I got to get Maddie's lunch made, and so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. It's almost the weekend. It's almost Friday. Yeah, I've got a little bit more energy than I had. I tried to take a nap earlier because I got home really early and we got done eating it really early, and except Ramsey kept pouncing all over me. Anyway, Chinese tomorrow. I'm going to spend $5 and get Chinese tomorrow. I'm really tickled because there's certain things I can get. They have like a vegetable medley, and they have green beans, and they have fried potatoes, and they have, of course, I can get the white rice. And anyway, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a fabulous night. It's almost 10 o'clock, so I got to take my meds, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.